Yeah, so we were just going out and looking and asking God who he was highlighting on our hearts, and we literally only had 20 minutes before the bus was going to come. And so I was walking with this one girl, Carabelle, and we saw this one lady just sitting there on the grass. So we went up to her and we're like, hey, do you live here? And she's like, yeah. Okay, come sit. So we sat down with her, and she's like, what are you doing here? It's like, oh, we're followers of Jesus and just telling people about Jesus. Have you ever heard of him? And she said, I've at first she didn't recognize the name, but then after saying his name in a few different languages, she's like, oh yeah, I think I've heard of him. And so I was like, do you want to hear some stories about who Jesus is? And she's like, yeah. So I shared a few stories from the Bible and healing stories, how he healed a blind man, and how he raised a boy from the dead, and how he had healed 10 lepers. And I said that the same God that heals back then, he still heals today. Do you have anything on your body that is needing healing? She's like, yeah, my foot actually has quite a bit of pain. I said, can I pray for it? She's like, yes. So I prayed for her foot along with this other girl, and immediately God healed her. And I asked her, like, how do you feel after that? She's like, my foot is so, like, it's completely better, and I feel so much peace. And she said, I've never felt peace before. I like this. You really inspire me. And so I asked her, I was like, do you want to have this peace forever? And she's like, is that possible? So I shared just the basic gospel message of how Jesus came into the world to take upon himself our sins, to give us the eternal salvation. And she's like, I don't have anything else to believe. I want to believe that. Can I believe that? I'm like, yes. So we prayed with her, and she believed in Jesus today. In just 20 minutes worth of time, she believed in Jesus, and she downloaded the Bible onto her phone. And she's like, I'm going to start reading the Bible and listening to it from today. So yeah, Jesus is so amazing.